The nasty truth is that even though you're trying to get better and you want to improve your life, those people around you may not want you to get better. In fact, they may be directly invested in you staying sick. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jesse Lyon, a licensed counselor who gives you the psychology behind pop culture. And a little shout out to Renee over on the Discord server who sent me this video that I think brings up a topic that not enough people are talking about and makes me a little bit upset that counselors aren't making more videos about this, to be honest. And that topic is that there are many people in your life right now who are more invested in you staying unhealthy and dysfunctional than there might be who want you to get better. And that's a little bit their fault, but maybe also not a little bit their fault. And this video really explains why. So let me bring you up to speed.
One question I get at my talks is, what do you do when the people closest to you don't support your growth? And the main reason they don't support it is because you're killing off the person they love.
Oof. Oof.
Oh, man.
I mean,
It's true, though. It's true.
think about that. Like, you're changing who you are, and they're comfortable with who you are, and they feel that's their reality too, is caught up in who you are being. So when you decide to change, you're killing off their buddy, and you're screwing up their reality because you fit into theirs. Number one.
Even if that change for you is positive, because here's what often happens, right? Like, let's say that you're a person who compromises their boundaries all the time. You're kind of a people pleaser, pushover. That was kind of obvious. There's probably a lot of people who take advantage of your niceness that shouldn't be taking advantage of your niceness if you had better boundaries. But let's say that you're maybe not a nice person. Let's say you're like a narcissist and not that all narcissists are bad people. I'm not trying to say that either. But like, let's say that you're a narcissist who enjoys taking over and controlling other people. Let me finish my sentences here. There are actually a lot of good narcissists, and I'm going to tell you why. There's a lot of good narcissists because the narcissist who is controlling other people, that person who's being controlled doesn't have to make daily decisions. They don't have to ever wonder like if that person's going to be there. They're so toxically controlling over them. There can be this sense of belonging, right? That's why cults happen, right? People are like, oh my God, who would ever let somebody control them like that? It's like, well, there's this weird sense of belonging and community and purpose and significance. It's like, yeah, do I like being controlled? No, but do I like being the center of someone's world? Yeah, kinda. And it's like, these are the conclusions that people often come to. Now listen, I'm not saying everybody's like that. I'm painting with broad brushstrokes just to try and give you an illustration here, right? And so you have to kind of think about, well, there's a real possibility that those people who are around you right now are more invested in you staying broken than you getting well. Now here's the role that it plays in your dreams, because I want to kind of make this connection here. A lot of people don't understand, or they don't recognize that when you see somebody die inside of your dreams, it might not be that they're actually sick or they're actually unwell or gonna die. It's what she said. If you notice, she even used that term in there. You're killing off their friend, right? So let me give you an example of this. This happens all the times with mothers, right? Mothers are so, oh my God, are you good? Mothers will have dreams very often about their children dying. And they'll have dreams about their children dying, not because they're unwell or at risk of anything, but because that infant will die and in place will be a toddler. And then that toddler will die and in their place will be an elementary school kid, elementary to middle, middle to high, high school to full adult, moving off to college, living their life. And so at each stage, metaphorically, my baby is dying off. And in their place is a bigger person, a new version. And it's important for the mind to have those type of dreams because the mind needs a hard stop and a transition, because I can't treat a middle schooler like I do a toddler. They're going to get frustrated with me, and that's going to create some inappropriate boundaries, and it's going to actually honestly hold them back from achieving and living the lives they're supposed to live. I can't treat my adult child the same way that I would when they were in middle school or elementary school, because I have to give them the freedom and the space for them to live their own lives. So it's important for the mind to make that distinction. Hey, something significant and fundamental has changed about my child, and I need to let that old version go and reorient myself to a new version. It's so important that we pay attention to these dreams. Same thing can happen to friendships. Same thing can happen to romantic relationships like your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, whatever. It's important to recognize that we all change, and that mind, your mind, needs a hard stop and a transition into a new phase of the relationship. We're such relational creatures. These dreams are wildly, wildly important. So I hope that helps. I hope that gives you some food for thought to think about for yourself. Have you experienced something like this? Have people around you tried to keep you unwell, even without maybe necessarily intending to? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd be very curious to hear your personal story. And while you're there, hit subscribe, like, and follow the channel. It helps other people get the mental health content that they desperately need. And it helps share good mental health education for free across YouTube. So do your part, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye.